So today I have in a new watch that came to me in a way that caught me by surprise. I've known the owner of Isotope Watches, Jose, for a few years now, and I've done videos on most of their watch releases and worked with them on some photography projects too. I just really like the brand. They have some fun and interesting design ideas, and I've gotten to know Jose quite well the past few years. The other day, he surprised me. I was very shocked to find the Isotope Hydrium Burnt Tangerine in the mail, and it's been on wrist ever since. No strings attached with this. He didn't ask for a video or any social media post, but this is just too good not to share with you guys, so let's check it out. All right. Now, I did have prototypes of this and another version of the watch. The Hydrium X will return in a few months ago for a video. This is a production model with a couple tweaks to the fit and finish, and it turned out great. Since that video, another version of the watch has come out with a black enamel dial and blued hands. This and the black are currently available. The will return is sold out, but these are limited to 100 pieces per color. So I could see the tangerine and black selling out fairly soon too. One signature design element you'll find with Isotope watches is the use of the Lacrima Teardrop shape. On this watch, you'll find it on the elevated center section of the dial. It's also on the bezel marker here at the 12 o'clock, and even the shape of the lugs if you're looking from the side profile. It's funny, and I didn't notice it when I first got the watch. I actually just noticed this yesterday when I was taking some macro shots of the watch, but even the holes for the case back removal tool have that shape as well. The dial is, first of all, a great color, especially now that we're into the summer months. I like that there's that dual layer to it with the raised center area and also the raised chapter ring. Up top is the Isotope logo, which if you look close, the hand in the logo is a dotted I, which is meant to represent Isotope. Down above the 6, we have Hydrium Automatic 1,000 feet, then Great Britain. The handset is super easy to read with that contrasting black, and they're actually meant to mimic, again, that dotted I was showing you on the logo. I think they look really cool, and even though the hour markers are somewhat small, the second and minute hand reach right out to the minute track, so legibility isn't a problem at all. The loom is probably the weakest feature of the watch. There's a combination of BGW9 and an orange loom. There's not a ton of real estate for loom on the marker, so they do fade a little faster than the hands, and they're not all that bright to begin with. It's still readable in low light, but it's definitely not a torch or anything. The bezel is a 120 click bezel with a sapphire insert. I like the way that they did the bezel grips just at the edge of the bezel. Looks cool, but it's very easy to grip too. Nice, tight, and precise action. Not tight as in hard to turn, but it just snaps into place on every click with no play to speak of at all. The case is 100% bead blasted. There is not a shiny place on this case anywhere at all, and I really like that about the watch. It is slab-sided, so it stands quite tall on wrist, but it's a diver after all, and it actually wears quite well. The case back is a screw-down case back, and the detail on the diving themed artwork is next level. This is one of the best I've seen, especially for this price point. The screw down crown is signed with the company logo, and running the watch is the Landeron 24 automatic hacking and hand winding movement. Winding action feels nice and smooth. Now, from my understanding, these are usually a movement with a date, although it seems they've modified it to have that ghost date position removed. The movement is a 24 or 25 joule rather movement, beating at 28,800 vibrations per hour and with a power reserve of approximately 40 hours. The watch comes out on an FKM rubber strap, and this thing is perfect for the watch. I'll eventually try more straps, but I've been wearing it entirely on this one. It is a quality strap. We've got quick release spring bars. The hardware matches the finish of the case. The buckle design goes great with the overall Thule design of the watch, and it is also signed with the company logo. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of 40 millimeters on the dot. Lug to lug, 47.6 millimeters. Lug opening is 22 millimeters, and the thickness, including the AR treated domed sapphire, is 15.3 millimeters. It is quite heavily domed, so that sapphire does add some height to the watch. Water resist on the watch is 300 meters. And here is a look on my 7.25 inch wrist. And on wrist, it wears comfortably, especially with the assist from that FKM strap. This is definitely going to be a go-to for dips in the pool this summer. It's been a really fun watch to wear so far with the bright orange dial and just the overall look and feel. Cost-wise, this model goes for 600 British pounds, which as of today is right around 735 USD, and I'll put a link to where you can find these in the description below. Huge thanks again to Jose from Isotope. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.